Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Man, hey, man, listen, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel, man. Looks like Boosie, man, like Boosie done been in a wreck, man, accident. He looks to be okay, though. You know, one of the things you have to do, man, is you got to be ready because anything can happen at any time. It's prime time. Just a few hours ago, well, not even an hour ago, he ends up wrecking his one of his cars. You can tell that's his car. I've seen him. I've seen him at his house. I've seen him, you know, display them and show you what he, you know, how he living. And this green color is one of the unique colors that he like. But this one right here, I think he told it. Guys, I think it ain't gonna be, I don't think there's nothing he can do to get this car back in. Well, you never know. If he didn't bend that axle under there, we don't know. But I just want to say, man, I hope he praying and hoping that him and the people that was out there that was involved in the accident are okay, man, because boy, listen, let me tell you something about an accident, boy, it'll change your life. It'll change things around for you, man. People have died. He blessed to still be alive, him and the people that was in this wreck, because that's not an easy wreck to deal with when you got two cars going in, you know, two different directions or coming through a light like that. That's at an intersection. And at that intersection, you can tell there's people, the police are there to assist. There's a guy in a red shirt with a guy in a plaid shirt standing over him with another guy on the other side of Boosie's car in a pink shirt. This is a bad wreck when people are laying on the ground. This is something tough, man. When you start seeing individuals laying on the ground and they, you know, we don't know if they can get up. You know, a sign, first of all, when you lay on the ground, that's a sign that something's really wrong, because now you just trying to, you know, relieve yourself and you just trying to make sure that, you know, that will these people make it home? Will these people even live through this wreck? We don't know. Guys, if anybody know, man, get in the comments and let me know that these people made it home safe, or, you know, or to the hospital safe, and some of them made it home safe. When you look at Boosie, he over there, man, you know, trying to explain to the police what happened. I remember I was in an accident, and it was at I was in Longview, going through from Longview up to going through Hallsville, that back way on 80, and a car came out and hit us, and they was in the wrong. They ran the light, and when they ran it, we was coming through the light. We had the straightaway going toward Longview. They were coming from inside of Hallsville. I don't remember the people or how they looked, but they hit the door where I was sitting, because I was on the passenger side. There was 3 or 4 of us in the car. It was a bad wreck, man. It totaled the vehicle out. But the thing you have to understand is we had our seatbelts on. That sometimes can be a blessing or a cursing when you have that seatbelt on. You don't know which way it's going to go. If you don't have it on, you can get ejected out the car. If you do have it on, you can get caught up in a situation where you get in the car and they have to cut you out of the car. The jaws of life, they have to come out there and cut you out the car. It's a bad wreck that day. But all in all, Boosie's standing up and he's moving around, so he looks like he's okay. He got his shirt off here, I believe, but he looks like he's trying to explain to the you know, these people. But what I can tell him is, you got the right to remain silent, Boosie. You don't know the law enough. You can just tell them what yes and no. I'm hearing rumors that you might have ran the light, but whatever the case may be, you had a right to remain silent, man, till you get your attorney. If you don't, you know, if you can't afford one, they'll appoint one to you and all that. You know how they be talking. You've been to court just as many times as I have. But boy, this is a tough one, man. I mean, I hope the people in the other car are okay, because I'm not seeing them. All I'm seeing is Boosie. I'm seeing Boosie, but I'm not seeing the other people. And that's the crazy part. I'm trying to understand, like, where you know, like where this is coming from, man. It's crazy. Like, okay, there's the footage. I wish some more footage would come in. That's what I'm looking for. Boy, if I had me a little more footage, I could really see what's really going down. Because, yeah, this here is not good, man. I mean, this guy's laid out. He is really, really having problems right here. He's laid out on the ground, and the green car that's right there, that car right there is pretty much, yeah, now you got, see, and the person who recording this, they say, man, that's Boosie. So they picked up on the fact that was old Boosie sitting out there, and that was big to them. when they seen Boosie, but Boosie's just a regular man to drive a regular car on this when it come down to your health. But Boosie better go get himself checked out, because I'm gonna be honest with you, Boosie is one of them guys that when you think about it, Boosie got diabetes. So when you got diabetes, you gotta be careful with them internal organs anyway. You don't know, and a little bitty cut can turn into something real dangerous when you got diabetes. So he's going through a hell of a situation right here today. And like I said, it don't look like it's getting no better. Boosie can't catch a break. I mean, from federal charges to always in the mix to something, man. His life is on a microscopic watch. Man, you know, like I said, I've been in accidents and I've been through situations where, man, it gets tough. And you got to try to figure out, you know, now, you know, which insurances do you got. These insurance folks don't want to pay, Boosie. Let me say that. These insurance people, they be tripping. But I know you got all that stuff insured, but they don't want to pay, man. Just know that. Know that you're gonna have to talk to them, and like I said, get your attorney to talk to them. That'd probably be your best bet, because they're gonna be trying to get out on you if they can. Anybody, the people who was in the other car, the insurance folks try to get out on you. I ain't gonna lie to you. These bigger companies, they trying to figure out how can I not pay that insurance, even though you paid monthly, you've been paying for years. You think y'all friends. But at the end of the day, it's tough, man, trying to deal with insurance. Well, insurance folks is the worst when it comes down to paying. Then you got to go get an attorney just to make them pay. So, I mean, you know, I've been in a few accidents, so I've seen this stuff before. Just happy and hoping that he's okay. And these people that's laying on the ground here, again, you pay attention to people laying on the ground. That's the worst part, because you don't know if they got some internal damages. Why are they laying down? They can't sit up. They just laying down just to make sure. Then you even see a stretched out bed right there, or two in one of them scenes I seen. I don't know, this was before the ambulance. I seen one earlier on my picture. I think it's got the bed and everything there. So you just don't never know, man. I know Boosie's kids and everybody concerned about this one, man. But like I said, Boosie been going through it lately anyway, man. He beat the federal charges, then beat the state charges on that little old gun charge, and then they upped the charge. They upped the ante on him. So, but I think Boosie, you know what I'm saying, he did his Boosie bash here lately. We're going back and forth about that on something. So, you know, like I said, man, he blessed. I mean, he's a gifted young man, but this could have been his life today. Think about that for a second. Not only that, somebody else could have lost their life out there. I don't know yet, because I hadn't got the reports, but it could be a thing where somebody could have lost their life out there today. I have no idea, but I do know one thing, man. If you can, man, hey, man, pay attention. Don't be looking down. Don't be looking here. When you're going through these lights, don't be, hey, man, not paying attention to these lights, who's coming through these lights. Because in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, next thing you know, you could be laying on the ground just like these guys is doing. And let's go for all you drivers, man. That's why it's called defensive driving. Try to drive defensive, man, because some of these wrecks people don't make it out of. I remember the other week I was going up to Killeen, and people laying on the ground out there, man, dead. One guy had died right in front of his children, and they were sitting up, and a lot of people assisting. But man, that's a life-changing event that day. This here could be a life-changing event. So guys, I'm telling you right now, man, pray for Boosie and the people that was out there and involved in this accident in the other car. And like I said, this ain't nobody driving away from here. Tow trucks will be towing these here out of there. And like I said, the good thing about it, man, it looks like maybe they'll be okay, but if not, because you never know, everybody out there need to get checked out when you have a wreck on this level. And if you guys know anything else, get in the comments, let us know. Hey, listen, pray for these folks, man. That's bad. It's bad, man. Boss Talk 101, man. I don't have nothing else on it. Boss Talk 101 review.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.